line. This is Water Tips, also known as Action Man 2010. Welcome to another live video of another character creation mode. And this particular one, as you can see, is Cyborg. This is my classic version of him. Like I said, this is just the version that I created. And like I always want to know what my character creation mode that I do these videos. This is just a version character that I did not actually come up with myself only and invented myself. There are a lot of versions people have put in the game that they have figured out, so now these versions are my own creation. Everybody has at one point used these styles, so just so you know, throw it out there. Anyway, this is my classic version of Cyborg. This is the version of Cyborg that I actually have, that I have put in the game, that's used in the game itself. I tried using other combinations of different type of styles and whatnot, but I couldn't find anything that I was really satisfied with. So I ended up just making the in-game look of Cyborg. As you can see, he's all got the all white, and it's all pretty self-explanatory, pretty basic. I use definitely a different kind of back style. You definitely need the hand cannon to make the grade, otherwise he doesn't look like Cyborg. You definitely need the face piece or the head piece. Anyway, to get started, he is actually hero, of course, faction. He's mentor, whoever you want, Superman, whoever you need. The movement, of course, is flight. Personality is powerful. The weapon is hand blast, of course. That's definitely one thing you have to make the grade, because he has the hand cannon, and it would work a lot better, of course. You can use other styles, but of course, weapons, the hand blast is always the best. Anyway, to get started here, so to start out with, basically, as far as the hair goes, you want to go ahead and use the fade hairstyle for his hair. Of course, it's black hairstyle. And then moving on to the head, I believe the head uses a cybernetic headpiece, which is what you need to make the cybernetic headpiece for the cyborg look. And then as the face goes, there's no face piece, because the head basically puts on the whole, covers the whole face, so you don't need a face style. Now, let's see here. He is actually a there's no accessories. The shoulders, there is none. Well, let's see, with this character there is shoulders. Let's see here, he's got the anti-freeze shoulders that I put on here. I didn't at one point have the shoulders on, but he does have the anti-freeze shoulders, as you can see. They seem to fit really well with his costume. All these styles I use are just various styles. They're not the same, but they seem to fit together pretty well to be they're different style pieces, just so you know. And that's the anti-freeze one. Let's see, for the hands, or the emblem. Now for this is just what I did for the emblem. I did it because of the shape of the emblem, which is like kind of an octagon or kind of shape. It looks kind of like his red, the kind of red thing he has on his chest, his armor. The red pieces look like a red glowing chest piece. Little kind of like a little thing on his, as you can see, like the colors of his arms and the red. So I just put the Justice League emblem on there, and I kind of made it so that it looks kind of like an emblem and part of his gear. So I just thought it kind of feel, you don't have to use that if you want to. You can actually make his emblem all red, so you can't see letters. Make it all red. But I used the actual Justice League emblem for that. So moving on to the other styles or other pieces. For the hands, like I said, the hand style. Now this is important. Like I said, I believe under that I had retro tech, but that's because it's covered. Now for this particular hand style, you'll need to have this Cyborg glove gun. The Cyborg glove gun covers all of his hands with these type of style, and that kind of does the rest. So if you get the Cyborg glove gun, it's going to cover up both his left and right arm. Of course, left being the hand cannon like this. So that's the one you want. And then of course, for the chest piece, I did use angelic, and because it did have a kind of feel look to it, so I went with the rest of his gear, so I did use angelic. So that's the style you want to use for that. Like I said, this is just my version of the classic Cyborg. I just used the in-game look because I wasn't really satisfied with the other parts of it. The cybernetic chest piece is probably what most people will use, but I wanted to be a little different with my classic one. As you can see, it does look a lot like the one in the game, which is the classic one. So in my way, it looks actually closer to him now than he does other people make him. So the leg style that I actually used for this to make it match, well, believe it or not, was the Necromancer one. If you look at the actual in-game character, he has a leg style that looks pretty close to this, like this, the Necromancer. And then of course for the feet, I kind of made it a little simple. I couldn't find anything that really worked really well, so when I looked at his boots, I realized these boots here, the biker ones, were the best fit. So you want to go and pick the biker style. They're very easy to get in the Watchtower, the War Room, whatever, and that's how you get those. Now, as far as the skin goes, or the build, like his skin color or body type is a striker large, of course. personality is you know, regular, powerful. He does have the skin number 1 that I used, and of course the skin color that I used is 9C1C00, 9C1C00. It just differs depending on the person who makes them. Basically the eyes are brown. 350000, 350000 for the eye color, and then for the hair, of course, is black. Pretty simple, just all zeros. And then for the makeup, it's put red all the time because it's not really a makeup style for it, because he's not a female, he's a male. And then of course for the armor, it's just white. It's basically a pretty grayish kind of white color that I put because that's basically the color you see in the game, and he's pretty effective at making it look pretty nice, and it stands out quite a bit even for armor style based with the red and grays. So I just use this one, and as you can see, it's 8E8E8E. Again, that's 8E8E8E for the color style for the white. Next is the more darker color for the guns. You can see part of his boots and just various colors I kind of blended in. So that's that color. That's 2A2929. Again, 2A2929. And then of course I did have a green color, or I'm sorry, a bluish color. It's kind of a greenish one, opaque, which I used for at one point. Now this is something that I put in here because at one point his color red was actually bluish that I had, and I kind of changed it to red because that's the actual color that he actually dons more than the blue. So it's up to you what you want to use. So the color for that code is 123633. Again, it's 123633. And then of course for the red color, for the red, that's just very important to have for his belt, parts of his arm, his back, and his cybernetic eye on his helmet, or face piece I should say, / helmet, is this, which is AC0101. Again, that's AC0101 for that. And that's basically all the colors you need for that, for the style color palettes. There is no accessory. I did forget to mention the back piece. I do apologize for that. So for the back piece that I picked, there's quite a bit of people picked like the Brainiac back style with the big guns, or maybe Lex Luthor ones, because he does have a kind of a big jetpack, or you know, guns on his back. But I didn't want to use that because I thought it looked too big, and I don't know, it just didn't, like I said, it kind of wasn't different with that kind of look. So the one I picked was the actual Energy battery pack. It just looked kind of like it fits with it pretty well, almost like it is energy, like he's energy battery, like for cybernetic power up that he can use. That's kind of what the idea I got behind it, so it kind of helps him with his strength, or whatever you want to call it, with his cybernetics tech or whatever. So I thought that was where it worked, but you can use different ones you want. This is the style that I used for my character. Now it differs for everybody in the game that uses their cyborg, and I do want you to comment and like this video if you decide to subscribe to it and like it, because this is definitely a different version of cyborg that most people are not used to seeing. But I've had people that say they like the style. So if you do have a different look, let me know. I'm pretty sure there's more newer looks, but this is the classic one. Keep in mind, so he does look a lot more old school. Now, another thing I want to mention in this video, since this is Cyborg, and the Teen Titans DLC is coming up in a few weeks on the 18th, I believe. It's a set date, as well as a / augmentation. They're going to launch at the same time, from what I heard from the video that we went live stream a couple days ago, or just yesterday. So watch out for the DLC for new Teen Titans thing, as well as the augmentation. Now the augmentation is going to be a new type of modding system that is going to replace the actual modding system that we have currently. So it's going to be a totally different thing. So there's going to be a lot of things that aren't going to be available anymore. So just so you know, I'll give you a heads up on that. As well as this Cyborg character's look is going to be changed, a lot more newer. He's not going to have an Evelyn's chest. There's also Robin and other cybernetic and even woman, female type of styles that are available. There was a look on duos, alerts, and 2 new raids. That's all I'm going to say for now. The open world looks pretty nice. It's kind of like a tutorial / kind of like a training kind of a thing. So it's like a training / DLC / augmentation type of tutorial kind of thing. Looks really pretty interesting. But just to give you a heads up there, I wanted to mention this video because this is the Cyborg character, and because Cyborg is mentioned in Teen Titans and he is going to be released in that DLC, I wanted to go ahead and tell you about that. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video, and watch out for some more character creation things in the future. And also check out the Teen Titans thing coming out to you pretty soon here on July 18th, as well as the augmentation system. So thanks for watching. Subscribe and like if you like this video, and thanks. This is Water Tips. Otherwise, with Action Man 2010. Have a good day, guys. See you later. Bye bye now.